But right now, a cop was recognized as an OnlyFans model by a subscriber that she pulled over and is now facing a probe from the department. The best part of this story, ladies and gentlemen, is the guy's like, I'm not being arrested by you.
You don't have authority over me anymore. I saw your private parts on OnlyFans.
He's not wrong. I feel the same way.
No, exactly. And I was
like
saying,
all your power is just gone.
There
You're the
yeah.
stepmom or the stepdad of police officers.
Yeah.
Now. You have
with,
no
like,
authority here.
Politicians and cops, anybody working for the government in any capacity should not be legally allowed to have an OnlyFans. Nor should there be female cops at all, but that's a little bit more of a controversial take from me.
The driver said it took him 10 minutes to recognize, and by the way, the officer has not been named, so that's why we just don't have the name.
Neither
here.
has he.
The driver said it took him 10 minutes to recognize the 35-year-old officer as someone he's seen over the past 5 months have sex and post explicit photos online. We're doing a little talking and checking, and I was like, man, she got an OnlyFans page. I'm on her OnlyFans page. This woman... $29.99 a month? Are you kidding me? In this economy?
He's a VIP on her page, though. He admitted that. I love that this story is keeping them both anonymous, because for her it's embarrassing that she has the OnlyFans. For him it's even more embarrassing that he buys women's OnlyFans.
$30 a month, man.
No.
Yeah, they posted a screenshot of her page. It says VIP fans welcome 35-plus-year-old, free-spirited, overly optimistic creator of sexy content to please others.
Look, so here's the question that people are going to ask, and I asked the chat. I said, should cops be allowed to have OnlyFans pages? Right now, it's pretty close. 55% say no. They should not.
They should not be legally allowed to do that.
Now, so the Minneapolis Police Department's off-duty employment policy prohibits officers from working in any business that is not compatible with police work, including any establishment that provides adult entertainment in the form of nude, semi-nude, or topless exhibitions. Yes, but what does it say about independent contractors? Huh? What about that? Like, can they?
Are you allowed to be a bouncer at a strip club?
You would think they would be allowed to.
Okay, but they're saying, like, don't be obtuse. You can be a bouncer. You cannot be a stripper.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that means. And for some reason, the mayor weighed in on this. Like, do you have anything better to do? He said, if all we're talking about is naked pictures behind a paywall, the mayor has no issue. However, chief will determine if there are any policy violations. Like what you just said.
On its face, I say, like, I don't care, but I do understand that there are going to be people who are going to be like, look, I now fundamentally see you in a different light. I do not recognize, like, you're already, like, it's already dangerous to be a female cop.
Yeah.
It is already
It's more dangerous for the public that there are female cops than it is for female cops,
true.
because they are way more likely to use lethal force. And they're not able to physically defend themselves against
They're
grown
way
men.
more likely to nag you to death.
True.
This is like, she pulls you over, your wife called, did you do the dishes?
It's scarier to see a female cop pull you over than it is for a cop who is, like, super short to pull you over. You don't want to have a short cop. You don't want to have a female cop pulling you over.
Never have a short cop pull you over.
No, but women should not be cops.
Like I had a short cop.
Nor should prostitutes be cops. If you are selling pictures of your snatch on the internet, you should not be able to have the authority to arrest anybody.
You know who might take a different take on this? Is that lady running for state senate in Virginia?
You should not be able to run for office if you are a prostitute on the internet. No. Just no. Where is the respect?
Thanks, Matt Gaetz.
Well, where is the respect for the power that you have?
And that's the thing, right? We've degraded. First of all, I will say, look, the Minneapolis Police Department is corrupt enough that I laugh at the idea of befitting of law enforcement.
Of course, but
great for law. You know, like I have no problem with
the
law
Senate.
enforcement.
Wear a suit.
Exactly. like for this, I see this and I'm like, sure. But they signed off on bad behavior from cops for years.
The same way that I am willing to be the stuffy old conservative that says you ought to be wearing a suit, John Fetterman, I will also say, no, you should not be able to have an OnlyFans if you're a cop.
Yep. It's crazy, and I just think about this. It's like the 1 in a million chance, right? I'm like, she's 35.
How
did this happen? Like, okay, there's one of two things possible here. It's either the greatest coincidence in the history of the world, or this dude is just a porn addict who's got 10,000 subscriptions. And
I mean, if you're subscribed to an OnlyFans, yeah, you have a problem.
But no, but also like the chances of like it's not like anywhere on this list here where she talks about who she is. It doesn't mention where she lives. So the chances that this ended up happening not only in your state but in your jurisdiction is insane.
Yeah.
Imagine this being in Pennsylvania and like you bought pot off John Fetterman and then you buy porn from your cop.
There you go.
The world is a meme.
The quote was just, I'm sorry, but the quote was just so funny from this guy. It made me...
Play the interview. Play the interview at the top of the article.
The driver had a problem with the officer's authority after realizing who she was. That's the problem here. Whether you think it's fair or not, people are going to have a harder time seeing you as an authority figure if they've seen you naked.
If you're a female cop, no one sees you as an authority figure anyway.
He says, "You can't arrest me no more. I've seen your private parts."
Play the interview. Oh, we just got a $20 from Francisco Sanchez Jr. Hello, Shades, Mary, and Brett.
What up?
Have you seen the trailer for Kevin Costner's 2-part movie, Horizon? Wait, what is this, Kep?
What
does Kep mean?
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen
Kep,
it.
the Hump Day vibes going. Brett? I think you mean
But
keep.
it's Thursday. No gaslighting
It's
today.
Thursday, bro.
Yeah. This video right here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, the man who brought to light the OnlyFans page belonging to a Minneapolis police officer is sharing his story tonight. This came to light a few days ago when he asked a community leader and personal friend if it violated department policy. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joins us now live with an update to this story. Karen?
Well, it was just a few days ago that this man was pulled over for a routine traffic stop, but it didn't take long before he recognized that officer as someone that he's been following on OnlyFans for about 5 months. A simple traffic
That's a long
stop
time.
quickly turned into a "where do I know you from" for the Minneapolis man who was pulled over just a few days ago.
$150.
It took 10
insane.
minutes to figure it out. The man
He's just sitting there. I'm picturing him.
He's like, you know what?
he's in
Give me a
cuffs,
refund.
And he's in cuffs and he's like,
How much is the ticket worth?
Did you see the video or the thing the other day of a guy got a woman's name tattooed on him for a lifetime subscription to OnlyFans?
Is he marrying her?
No, he just paid.
Okay.
He got a tattoo of her for a lifetime subscription to OnlyFans. Here we go.
spoke to us on the condition of anonymity.
We was doing a little talking and checking, and, you know, as brothers, we was like, man, she got her OnlyFans page. I'm on her OnlyFans page.
He knew that the 4th Precinct officer was someone that he had been following for 5 months on OnlyFans. He says he's seen her explicit photos and watched her have sex.
You gotta go to the VIP when you get to see the videos of her and her I guess husband or whoever that is. They do full sex videos.
We are not yet naming the officer, but it appears she's been running the site that offers porn, customized videos, among other things, for some time. The police chief says he is investigating to see if MPD policy was...
He's investigating thoroughly, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
He's like, look, it's gonna take a while. I gotta do my due diligence. I got a lot of work to do. And he's the police chief. He's dedicated to his job. He's not gonna let this go unresearched. That is for sure.
violated. Meanwhile, the man who recognized her says he can't quite look at her the same.
I bet.
I've seen your private parts.
He says being a cop and an OnlyFans model really just doesn't mix.
I wouldn't want her to be arrested me, and I just saw you and your husband last night for $29.99 having sex on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I just can't respect
Ellen Thompson says, but that's bullshit. You can't get away with crime just because you've seen a cop naked. It's not about whether you should be able to. It's literally, it's just something that's going to happen. And like, he's just not going to take her seriously anymore, right?
Her
Like
legitimacy is gone.
What bothers me is the ordeal of civility that we have in this culture, where like a cop can be an online prostitute, but I can't buy liquor on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, the
Like, it
state
doesn't
of
make
The
sense.
state of Minnesota has since repealed that you can buy alcohol on Sundays now. So she's not gonna get you for that. But here's the thing: It's not like they said she was doing like police themed porn. So it's just out of all the positions to see
There
her
was
in,
a teacher.
so to speak.
There was a teacher doing teacher themed porn who
Yeah,
got
we talked
fired.
about that. And this reminded me of this story from last year where a cop was paid $30,000 to leave the force after colleagues discovered her OnlyFans account.
Don't scroll down.
I'm not.
Please. It's disgusting.
I'll stop right there. The ex-cop, reportedly a 28-year-old veteran, was LinkedIn profile listed her
She's
as retired.
28?
Yeah. No, a 28-year veteran.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she was 28 years old.
Jeez.
I was like, what?
No, she's 46.
Okay.
Which is crazy. She's 28 years. Wouldn't she be eligible for retirement?
Yeah,
know.
isn't it 20 years for?
Yeah, it's 20. Like, so maybe chat can help me here.
She's like, I'm going to go out with bang.
Oh, no.
Like, she got a $30,000 severance package to leave the force. Wouldn't they have been better off? Oh, maybe that's literally like, look, we're not giving you your pension. But even then, it's like give the lady her pension and just let her retire.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, look, cops all the time like, oh, a guy accidentally shot someone. We'll just have him get forced retirement. But, get naked on camera. Suddenly everyone loses their mind. No retirement for you. They need to do a Blue Bloods episode about this. My personal sex life was entirely separate and never
Not
affected.
personal if you are posting it on the internet. Your sex life is not your personal private business if you are having strangers pay to see it.
Yeah. She says, I felt like my bosses were policing my bedroom.
Oh, wah. Shut up.
You left the door open for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you were to go walk around naked outside and then yell at people for yelling at you.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Why are you staring
Why
at
are you
me?
staring at me? Go away. I can't.
You're violating my privacy.
I just
What an idiot.
The Minneapolis Police Department just can't seem to catch a win. First, Derek Chauvin, and then this. Like, and there was the lady who I had a friend who knew the lady who said like thought she took out her taser, and remember that one from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Just it's dangerous over there in Minneapolis.
Just the loud taser.
It's just it's very dangerous over there in Minneapolis. Who knows what's gonna happen? You just you get pulled over and you never know what could go wrong.
Yeah.
Bleh. I just imagine that, like, I do understand the argument that's being made, right? They're saying like that doesn't give her any less of an authority to arrest you. Legally, no, it does not. But it's like I don't even know what the word for it is. It's like this goes to a higher calling.
Morally, that's the word, Brett. That's the word you were searching for. Morally, she has no authority.
The guy's just like, look, I'm not like it's like the guy doesn't have any respect for you now, and that's not really his fault. But somehow that's funny too. It's like dude watches women, like the dude pays $30 for amateur porn.
Neither of them are respectable people, which is why they're staying anonymous. So.
I just man, I wish the people who pulled me over looked like It's like, why were the teachers like that when I was in school? Where were the cops like that when I was in jail? They weren't around. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.